Spectrum, live and direct from LA Sun, time to resurrect some. Appreciate you, let's walk around town, ain't got nothing to do but text to speech, be the leech, I'll do a sleep stream, won't even sleep. DJ ever try to come for me? I'ma have to neck him, bro.
This is the Scott Truman Show. This is the Scott Truman Show.
All y'all don't think I'm right, all y'all just wanna fight. Huh, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
This is the Scott Truman Show. This is the Scott Truman Show. This is the Scott Truman Show.
Yeah, for real though.
This is the Scott Truman Show.
Alright, let me spit this out though. Swear to God, trying hard, been 20 years, been making vlogs and streaming live, go check the vlogs. I'm at the beach now with the dogs. People think this new to me, trolling all y'all endlessly. They just say I ain't the one, but I am Jim Carrey's son.
This is the Scott Truman Show.
And all this gonna be mine.
This is the Scott Truman Show.
I'm on the spectrum, live and direct from LA Sun, time to resurrect some. Appreciate you, let's walk around town, ain't got nothing to do but text to speech, be the leech, I'll do a sleep stream, won't even sleep. DJ ever try to come for me? I'ma have to neck him, bro.
This is the Scott Truman Show. This is the Scott Truman Show.
All y'all don't think I'm right, all y'all just wanna fight. Huh, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
This is the Scott Truman Show. This is the Scott Truman Show.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy SJC. We're back live. SJC on YouTube. The hell is this? Why is that so big? Good morning. You're waiting for the girl? Bro, I kicked her the fuck out. I kicked her out, dude. I ain't dealing with that, dude. I'm not dealing with that. I had to ask her to leave. Dude, she's like in and out all night last night. I'm not dealing with somebody in and out. I can't deal with that, man. I don't want somebody in and out all fucking night long. What is she doing? What? Maybe going out there and smoking, but I just don't want attention drawn to me, dude. I offered to buy her a vape. Like I just don't want that around me. I don't know if I'm wrong or what, but I just don't want somebody in and out of my flipping apartment all night long, dude. I don't want that. I looked at my Ring doorbell thing. Thank God I have that thing. Dude, this person was in and out of my fucking apartment all night last night. I don't even know when I stopped my stream. Dude, this person did not sleep last night. Like, I don't know what the fuck was up. Like, they passed out for maybe an hour or something. I don't know, dude. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to... I'm just... I just want to go to work, dude. I have to stay here for a few, just to make sure. Like, they came 21 minutes ago to stand there and, like, try to come in my apartment. Dude, I'm looking at this shit. Yesterday, right? Yesterday, as we were just sitting there. Here's 10 o'clock. Dude, my neighbor's such a weirdo. Every time he sees the camera, he, like, smiles at my fucking front door camera. And it's so creepy. What a creep. I just don't understand. Dude, what time did I stop the stream last night? Here, look, I went to bed. I went to bed or whatever. Here, look, here she leaves at 12:13, comes in at 12:18, goes back out at 12:54, comes back in at 12:58, goes out at 3 o'clock in the morning. So she slept maybe between 1 and 3 a.m. This is weird. 3 a.m. goes out, comes back in at 3:14, goes back out at 3:15. Like, what does she go in for and then back out? And then what is she carrying in her hands here? Oh, that's her purse and shit. Okay. And then she comes back in and makes like a weird face. Who's she making that face at? I don't understand this one. Wait, how do I... Like, what is that at? What, she's making a face at someone? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. $3:14 and then comes back out at 3:15. So wait. What is this? I don't understand. And it comes back in. And then she comes back in at 5 o'clock. I don't know, dude. I don't see her coming back in. Because she goes out at 3:15. And then she goes out again at 5. See, I don't understand. So I made her leave. And she's like still out there. She's still out there somewhere, dude. I don't want her here. I don't know if she's on drugs. I don't know if she's tweaking. I don't know, dude. I don't want anybody here who's on drugs, dude. I don't want to be robbed. I don't want someone to rob me, dude. I want my coffee. I don't want to be robbed. Motherfucker. I just spilled some hot coffee on me when I sat down. I probably deserve it for kicking someone out. But, like, yo, I don't want tweaking around here, dude. I don't want tweaking around here, dude. My boyfriend told me that he's on somewhere on the spectrum a few days ago. Ha. Good luck with that. Oh. Yo, spectrum disorder sucks. Flippin' sucks, dude. Oh. I'm like tired AF. A prisoner who briefly died argues that he served his life sentence. I mean, he kind of does have a point. He already did serve one life sentence. I mean, he did die. When he briefly died in 2015 before being revived at a hospital, he completed his obligations to his state. He asked the three-judge panel to let him get on with his life. The judges rejected his argument this week, ruling that a lower court had been right to dismiss his petition. He's either still alive, in which case he must remain in prison, or he's actually dead, in which case this appeal is moot. Wait, what? No, bro, he died once. What does that mean? What do they mean he died once? We don't find his argument persuasive. Interesting. Interesting. Ah, I'm fucking tired, dude. That delay is way too long. I mean, how does she not understand that for that long? That's bad, dude. I don't understand how you not. And what's on her fucking feet, dude? So weird. A gun that can tie you up? What the fuck? Dude, I had to ask her to leave. 2 hops this time. That's pretty funny, bro. Underrated comment. Yeah, you'd choke to death with this thing. Yeah, dude, I had to kick her out because there's just too much. I don't think my girlfriend would have liked she was here anyway. Melbell, you okay, sweetie? Little bear. Little puppy. You looking out your window? Little bear. Teddy bear. What is this? Oh, no, that's nasty. Here, though. Look. Good girl now. Dude, Nellie's the best. Nellie's looking out her window, enjoying her morning. Dude, I love Nellie. No. You're a good girl. If I ever had a good dog, it would be Nellie. It's just meant to be. Show the girl. I kicked her out, dude. She was in and out of my apartment all last night. All weird, dude. Like a tweaker. So I just don't want that around. I don't know what to say, dude. I just feel sketched out. And, like, I don't know what she was taking. Or, I don't know. I just gotta move on with my life. She's nice, but I just can't. I can't do it, dude. I can't bring myself to do it. Ah. Uh. Ugh. Dude, I don't want to fucking, I'm cool. Yo, I just need to go about my day. What is this? Wait, what is this? Yo, good morning, dude. Grocery shopping? I don't do that anymore, dude. I do Lyft now. I moved back to Lyft. It's actually working out really well. I literally sit in a car all day and I do fuck all. And people are actually really nice. Literally, I made $400 yesterday. Or not yesterday, a day before. Day prior. No cap. Yo, I'm gonna get $35 ramen tonight after work. Like I'm gonna do every night. I'm literally gonna do this every single night. I'm gonna get just $35 ramen. I'm doing Lyft now. I don't know how I've been making $400 a day. I think people are just taking taxis again. I don't know. But I have a new car, so I'm able to do Lyft. And it actually works out very well. What was that? Because you have a record? Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I think some people, they can't because they have a driving record. I don't have a criminal record or a driving record. So they allow me to do whatever I want for the most part. I don't have assault charges. I was never convicted. See, you have to be convicted in order to have charges on your record. Because I did a background check and everything. They tried to charge me with assault with a deadly weapon. They almost got me with the assault with a deadly weapon. They almost got me, but they couldn't prove it because I didn't do anything. Like, I actually didn't commit a crime. You're a felon? Can't you get that expunged, though? There has to be a way you can get that expunged. There has to be a way. There's gotta be a way that you can get forgiveness or something. That has to be a thing. Nelly is considered a deadly weapon. In most states, I have to have a permit for Nelly. Like, it's required. And let me guess, you violated probation. You're off papers and own nothing? Fuck me, dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that that happened to you. See, not everybody who's a felon is a bad person. People make mistakes. Yeah, I've made mistakes in my life, man. It's okay. I've made some mistakes in my life. I've made a mistake or two in my life. Ain't no big deal. What the fuck is all this? Fort Lauderdale Police. Oh, this is with that fucking case. Oh yeah. May 9th? Oh yeah, that was that dude. That was that dude who I had a whole beef with at that bar. Bro, I was at a bar. And I should have maced him, bro. I should have maced the guy for assaulting me because they actually put him in handcuffs and they were going to arrest him. That bar, it was a bartender who assaulted me because of collars. But I didn't do anything. I actually didn't do anything. I was just minding my own business. And the police actually defended me. That's the best part. The best part is, I'm probably one of the only people in Livestream that actually get defended by the cops. Like, the cops are like, what are you talking about? He was on the sidewalk. You can't touch him. Bro, you can't make this shit up. Because I know when I'm right and I know when I'm wrong. And when I'm wrong, I know when I'm wrong. I'll be like, hey, I'm wrong. Fucked up. I'm wrong. I know when I'm right and when I'm wrong. There's people who just, no matter if they're wrong, they swear to God they're right. Nah, you gotta just be like, hey, I'm wrong. Oops. Long story, I wrote checks bank to bank. Fraud. So you committed fraud. That is a felony. And yeah, you fucked up, fam. It is what it is. My cousin. I have a cousin who did some shit like that, bro. But my cousin did it on a totally different fucking level. I am related to this guy. This guy, believe it or not, I am related to this guy. This guy right here. Like, this dude is my cousin. Believe it or fucking not. This is my fucking cousin. Bro, how's my cousin have more subscribers than me? That's crazy. That is crazy. That my cousin, the con artist. This is my cousin, the con artist.
Hey everybody, this is Matt Cox, and I wanted to do a quick intro video to the channel.
This is my cousin, bro. I'm actually related to this guy. I am actually related to this guy. This is Linda's first cousin, I believe. I believe. Let me find out. This is her first cousin. This is my grandfather's brother's son. My grandfather's brother's son, so that's my second cousin. Did you tell him to hook us up with these scams? He doesn't do the scamming anymore. Mom. Good morning. Mom, is Matthew your first cousin? Wait, Matthew is your first cousin how? Oh, she hung up, bro. She hung up. She frickin' hung up. I believe he was there during my aunt's funeral. Like, his mom. I believe, because it was my Aunt Livy. That's my second aunt. That's his mother who passed away. And I was at the funeral, dude. I was at the funeral, and yo, this dude was actually there, and there were FBI agents that basically were there. They allowed him to go to his mom's funeral or some shit. Real. Linda, Trump's outside. Dude, she would wake up in a heartbeat. If Trump was outside of her door, bro. If Trump was outside of her door, she would shit herself. Linda would shit herself. She would cry and be like, "We tried so hard. Donnie, we tried so hard." I know, no. We tried so hard, Don. Good girl, no. I don't know, she's sleeping, dude. She's sleeping. Dude, it's 6:21. I gotta get out of here soon because I wanna end my day early today. I wanna end my day at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock today. What kind of videos does my cousin do? About himself stealing.
What the channel is about, what it's supposed to, what my goal.
Don't look at me like that, bro.
Most of you guys know, or maybe don't. I would.
You stole a bunch of money from good people, bro. Just be honest.
Recently released from federal prison about a year ago. It was in 2019. So what happened was I was given 26 years in prison.
Bro, 26 years, bro. He was a young guy when he went in.
Prison, and I went to federal prison, and as I was fighting my case to get my sentence reduced, or get released from prison, or although I'm guilty of sin, so that was never going to happen. But at least get my sentence reduced. So I started hearing more and more guys' stories, and some of these guys just say they have amazing stories, just better than anything you've seen in the movies. And
bro, my cousin is a fucking con artist. You could tell. You could fucking tell, bro. You could fucking tell. He's like, bro, what else can I steal? You got anything? You got anything I can steal? SJC, I'm gonna steal your car.
And so I started writing my own.
I'm kidding, dude.
I'd been on a bunch of TV shows, and
dude, he was on a bunch of TV shows. This nigga was on America's Most Wanted, dude. Dude, this this nigga was on America's Most Wanted and Dateline. Bro, you're on Dateline and Most Wanted, bro? I don't think that's some shit.
A bunch of magazines. I was in Fortune magazine, and I was in Dateline and American Greed, and a bunch of TV shows and a bunch of newspapers.
Oh yeah, they did a whole episode about him on American Greed. American Greed, they did a whole episode on my cousin.
About my own personal crimes. And
Mind you, my cousin comes from a very intelligent background like I do. Very intelligent. See how I use my brain power, my very useful brain power to not steal from people? Fuck, dude, why'd you do it? Well, he made a mistake, and I learned from watching his mistake. So there you go. I learned from watching his mistake.
I started listening to more and more guys' stories, and I ended up writing my own memoir, which is
He wrote a book. He wrote a whole book in, like, yeah.
a book it's called Shark in a Housing Pool. And then as I did that, and guys started reading it, guys started telling me, you ought to talk to this guy, you ought to talk to this guy.
Bro.
And so I ended up writing a story about a guy named Efren Deveroli. I wrote a book. I wrote his memoir, which is called Once a Gun Runner. Anyway,
Crazy.
Deveroli is a guy that had been in Rolling Stone, and his story ended up getting made into the movie War Dogs. So, and then I wrote a story.
What the frick? My cousin wrote War Dogs? Wait a minute. You're telling me my cousin fucking wrote War Dogs? Are you fucking kidding me? Wait a fucking minute. I'm related to the guy who wrote the film War Dogs? Is that what I just fucking heard? Is that what he just said? That's pretty gangster. Even though he did some scumbag shit, that's pretty gangster, dude. That's crazy, dude. That's flippin' crazy. I didn't know. What? Hang on. Say what? What do you have? What's in your mouth? What is that? What is that? What are you eating? Nelly? Good girl? No. I don't know what she's eating, dude. Hold on. Your cousin is what we call a predator. Not a sexual predator, but he has the mind of a predator. That, if that makes sense. So he preys on people in a scamming way. What cousin? No, but it doesn't matter. I'm still blood related to this guy in some way. Because my grandpa's brother, my papa, my mom's dad's brother, my mom's dad's brother's son. That's my second cousin. I'm directly related to this guy in blood. Like, blood related to this person. Me and this person are blood related. Like, direct blood related. This is my blood related cousin. My Aunt Libby gave birth to my cousin Matthew. Ask mom's brother. This is not my mom's brother. This is my mom's cousin. It's my mom's first cousin. Uncle Sigurd is my mom's brother. Right? He's my uncle. So this is his cousin. This is his cousin Matthew. Like Giuliano is my cousin. He's my mom's cousin, like Giuliano is my cousin. I only have, on my dad's side, I only have 2 direct cousins. No, 3. Cousin Andrew. I don't see him. And he was adopted, but he's still my cousin. Like, I still consider him my cousin. Even though he was adopted, I still consider Andrew my cousin. That's my dad's sister's son. Because my aunt couldn't have kids. She just couldn't have kids. My dad does not have a brother. My dad has 2 sisters. My dad does not have a brother. My mom has 2 brothers. Isn't that amazing? My dad had 2 sisters. And my mom had 2 brothers. Oh, and a sister. My Aunt Laura, I almost forgot. Crazy. Crazy. My Aunt Laura, I almost forgot. Fuck. Life's a trip. Monthly payments for a Tesla? Bro, I have a Tesla, but I'm looking for a second one. I'm currently looking for a second one. So yeah, this is my cousin. Let's see what else he has to say.
About a guy named
Amazon is down.
And I ended up getting a book deal for him also, and that book was called Generation Oxy.
Holy
And
crap.
I ended up getting him into Rolling Stone magazine. We sold the
What?
film rights to his movie, or to his book. So what ultimately ended up happening was that I started realizing that these stories had value, and that these guys' life rights had value also. And the
Damn, bros. He went from like one thing to another. That's wild, dude. He's like this is listen to his mind.
problem is that a lot of guys in prison, a lot of guys' stories, the media gets a hold of it, some writer gets a hold of it, they end up writing these guys' stories, and then they give the guys nothing. And there's countless examples of this, movies that were made where they either barely spoke to the actual individual, or they spoke to that person, and then they made, a lot of reporters will make kind of semi promises for you to cooperate, and the next thing you know, they sell the life rights, a movie gets made, you don't end up getting anything.
Okay. Okay. So he's like doing honest shit now, I guess. I mean, dude, okay, so let's back up. Let's backtrack.
Thank you for making the trip down. Other than you being back with your girl. I told you that they broke up?
Oh, bro, it was all this
Video?
I don't know how many you got.
I remember you were telling me it was really one of the most popular.
I would have got 4, 5, 6,000 people.
Oh, just
every
was right.
honest and come back. Look at you. Try.
Hey Rob, did you over here?
Just man, I just and then I did the video about her. Hate me.
The fraud.
And like up like that, like it really set.
Bro, the FBI was chasing after him
So
so hard.
This kid just go with what happened. So he keeps asking the questions over and over again.
Like the same question.
Yeah, he would go and I didn't realize, like, I don't know what editing is. I don't realize how they can cut it up. So this is in 2007. So I'm sitting there. He's
No, we gotta find the actual. Yeah, there's so much about like the stuff he did, dude. Wait, what? Bill Cosby. Inside Bill Cosby's estate on his first day free from prison. What the fuck? This nigga sitting here eating pizza? What? I never saw that. Wait, where's the Dateline NBC clip? Because that they did like a whole fucking thing. Yeah, they did a American Greed episode. They did a fucking American Greed episode on him.
In this episode of American Greed, he's a successful insurance broker. She's a vice president at a leading financial firm.
And she was making close to $250,000 a year. They were living large.
Tina and Joe Corona lived the good life. with a
This is not it.
Trudeau says his corporate
This is not it. There's a whole thing. Where's the whole episode? Behind the scams. There's just so much content out here he just put out. We don't know what Bill Cosby did. We don't know. Yeah, $39 million in mortgage fraud. That's right. $39 million in mortgage fraud, bro.
So I come into Coleman and somebody goes, "What are you here for?" And I said, "Fraud." And the guy goes, "How much?" I said, $39 million.
Hey, this is Matt Cox, and we're gonna do a podcast, a true crime podcast on Juan's.
So he interviews criminals. He interviews criminals.
This is Matt Cox, and I wanted to do a
So that's what my cousin does. He interviews criminals now on YouTube. He just posted this one 17 hours ago. 3 days, 5 days, 7 days, 10 days. I mean, at least he's somewhat consistent.
I said, so I need somebody to go in there and sign for James Ray. And I looked at him and he goes, "Oh man, who are you gonna get to do that?" And I went, "Well, I was thinking you, Eric." And he goes, "Me? I don't know." He goes, "Well, wait a minute, I can't do that." And what do you mean? He goes, "You said you're using some scumbag's picture off the Hillsborough County website. You're using some guy's mugshot. They're gonna know it's not me." And I go, "Here's the thing, Eric." I said, "For James Ray, I used a photo of you when you were arrested for domestic violence when you slapped around your ex-wife and got arrested. You know how that's online. So I used that picture. So you are James Ray." He goes, "Motherfucker." Hey, this is Matt Cox, and I'm going over my story. I've been over this story several times on Concrete and Valuetainment, Softwide Underbelly, different YouTube channels. It's my personal story, and I'm kind of breaking it into segments and going over it. So if you're watching this is the third part. You should go back and watch part 1 and 2, and this is 3. and it's basically we're going to cover. Right now, I'm caught up to the point where I was placed on probation for committing really what I considered a minor fraud. So I got like I ended up with 3 years federal probation.
Bro, he's still millions.
And I was on probation, and but I was basically barely getting by on the money that I was making, and I ended up with
How he was able to craft a scam that led him to make $11 million through mortgage fraud.
so I might as well
Bro.
being a criminal, acting more like a criminal. Before I felt like I was doing fraud, but it was fraud for customers to get them into property so I could make large commissions. And so this is 2002. So by now it's 2000. It's like mid 2002, and I was early 2002, mid 20, whatever. First part of it, let's say 2002. And what I did was I decided I was going to open up a development company with a bunch of some of the other guys that I knew, some real estate agents and some business partners. We were going to open up, but we needed money to do it, and nobody had a significant amount of money to open.
Crazy.
We wanted to build these new properties in Ybor City, which is like an area of Tampa that was going through revitalization. And what I decided to do was I needed to come up with a scam that was what I considered to be semi-foolproof, so that I could basically steal from the banks and they wouldn't realize they'd been defrauded. So what I did was I just started flipping properties to do that. I was going to buy properties cheap, fix them up, sell them. And the problem with that is that you buy properties in a cheap properties in a cheap area, and then you fix them up and you sell them. The problem is those areas don't appraise very high. So I had to figure out how to get that properties to appraise high. And then the other problem is people that buy houses in crappy areas like that, they tend to have credit problems. They have employment problems, they have rental history problems, they have credit problems, they have down payment problems. Like they're a major problem. Like they'll quit their job 4 days before the closing, or they'll go out and spend all the money for their down payment or something. They just do stupid stuff. So they're a problem. And then they have bad credit. That's a problem. So I needed to figure out a way around that. And what I came up with was creating my own borrowers.
Cheers, bud.
And having those fake borrowers. By the way, the other problem when you fix up a property, the other problem is you spend a lot of money renovating it. So I didn't want to blow money renovating properties. You buy them for $50. I didn't want to put another $30 in it and then sell it for $120.
So he cut corners.
Get it appraised high. Sell it for whatever that is. Why would I blow $30,000? Why wouldn't I put $5,000 in it? So what fixed all these was creating synthetic identities. So what I did was I figured out how to create synthetic identities by using the social security numbers of kids that really hadn't been born yet. So hadn't been fake kids. So you get social security. I convinced Social Security to start issuing these social security numbers to children that didn't exist. And this takes place over initially it started where I just got social security numbers from kids that were like 3 or 4 years old. Like I went into the file cabinet.
So he ruined people's lives before they even hit. So there's people that are adults right now, and they're coming to find that their credit is just fucked. Their credit's just fucked because of my cousin. That's great.
It's about kids, people that were claiming their children on their 1040s, which I had copies of their 1040s, so they'd be like, they have 3 kids, here's their socials, and I'm claiming them as dependents. So I would go in and get those, like, oh, this kid's 3, this kid's 2, he's 5. I'd get those numbers just to kind of play around, but ultimately what I ended up doing was going to Social Security and convincing Social Security to issue me Social Security numbers for children that had never been born. So I would say, hey, I've got a 10-month-old son, and I'd provide a fake birth certificate and a fake
Bro, that sounds like...
get them to issue me a Social Security number to a child that doesn't exist.
Bro.
And then I would take that Social Security number, and I would go and I'd apply online to a credit card company.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, to a bank that issues credit cards, whatever. I'd apply, and of course they would deny it. So I go online, they deny it, but what it would do is when I plug because I'd say the kid was like 30 years old. So this 30-year-old kid, here's his here's a 30-year-old man, here's his social security number, here's his address, here's his job, and I would apply for a credit card. They would deny it, of course, but with that, they denied it because they didn't know who the person was. They had no credit scores. But it would create a credit profile. And that credit profile would say that this person's name, John Doe, this is his date of birth, this is his social, this is his address, this is where he lives. So now
Bro.
that's listed in the credit bureau. I
Bro.
would then turn around and I would apply for credit cards with companies that also order secured credit cards. They would then say you're denied for the Bank of America Platinum Visa, but if you give us $300, we'll give you a secured credit card. So I would do that for this fictitious person, this synthetic identity, and they would send me a credit card. And I started making the payments on those credit cards.
Bro.
After 6 months of keeping the balances below 30%.
Bro.
Of the available balance on the card, the credit bureaus would generate credit scores. So after 6 months, these people would have
That's crazy.
credit scores of like 705, 720, 690, 695, but they were all right around 700. So my borrowers end up with 700 credit scores. My fake borrowers have 700 credit scores. At that time, you only needed a 620 to get a loan. So to get 95% financing, or 80 or 90, whatever you want,
Bro.
to get a loan, you own on a mortgage, you only needed a 620 or higher. My guys have 700. So what I did was I went into your city.
Wild. I just couldn't imagine doing that, dude. That's
So the way
That's
it
fucked up.
works is this. Say I buy a house in an area let's say I want to buy a house for $60,000, and let's say if you're going to buy a house or refinance a house and you want to borrow money from the bank sends out an appraiser, and that appraiser goes out and he looks at your property. He then looks at the surrounding properties that have sold recently that are the same square footage, that are the same type of house. Like if you have a 2-story triplex, you can't compare it to a single-story, single-family home. I mean, it has to be a single family. It has to be apples to apples. So what happens is these houses in Ybor are selling for $75,000 if they're in good shape. So how do I buy houses for $50,000 that are in bad shape in Ybor, clean them up a little bit, get them to appraise at $200,000? You need comparable sales, right? So the reason Ybor City at the time was all selling for $75,000 is because all the houses are selling. So there's no comparable sales for anything over $75,000. So I went in.
Bro, this is just wild just to listen to him just comfortably talk about this. Yo, I gotta get out of here soon, dude. It's about to be 7. I gotta walk Nelly, and I got stuff to do. I just wanted to stream a little just to figure out, just to document what's going on. Yeah, I had her leave. I just don't want someone that's like in and out of my fucking apartment all night. That's weird, dude. Yo, like, I don't even feel like I got good night's sleep. I don't even feel like I got a good night's sleep because I feel like, I don't know, dude. I just didn't feel safe with her here, dude. Yeah, I couldn't scam people like this either. That's just too much. Where is this? How's that happen? 10 miles, you say? I wonder if the customer just trying to get it to engage by revving it over and over after the initial failure. Yeah, stealing's not okay. Alright, I gotta go. I will see you guys later. You guys have a great morning.